because of their standing status or class in others. And unfortunately, but at least a dozen Kurdish journalists are in prison. This was something that before the coup, that's been in place for actually a decade. So that would be the only recommendation, is maybe integrate more cases and involve people, not just because they're Kurdish, but involve journalists or others who are maybe not celebrities. And of course, this is not a criticism, it's just a recommendation. And so the other, all the concrete examples are really good. And in that sense, I'm drawing on from what I said about these the celebrity, non-celebrity people in prison or people who are facing threats in Turkey. These are highly political cases, and this can be seen in the report. And we can talk about case-by-case basis too, but because they're highly political cases, in most cases, and this is something we've seen, the only way, or like the only chance to get people out of prison is bringing up their names in campaigns, advocacy, individual names. This is very important, and this is a very important recommendation that I would like to make. Cite names, include more. I know there are many cases, and it's very hard to include them every report. But also when you're bringing to talk, especially for politicians, when they're talking to Turkish government, this is the only way this is a very good way to create pressure. So that's one more thing. And one thing, again, I don't want to criticize the report, and I know both pieces and Council of Europe's position towards Turkey, and I'm not in a position to criticize anything, and I know they want to keep up dialogue, but again, I'm still talking about the human rights defenders report. I was a bit upset about Mustafa Yeneroğlu's report appendix, and I feel that maybe it shouldn't have been there, because it basically contradicts what the report says. For example, it says that journalists who are in prison are not in prison for their journalistic activities, but because they're terrorists, or because they did terror-related things. And I can easily prove that, at least in the case of 2 journalists, this is not true. This is not true in the case of any journalist, but on the 20th of March, the European Court issued a ruling on 2 journalists, Şahin Alpay and Mehmet Altan. And the ruling clearly stated, found their detention unlawful, reiterating an earlier constitutional court decision from Turkey, and then they were unlawfully detained. And the other case was Mehmet Altan. And the court made the same ruling, that he shouldn't have been detained, and he can't be detained just for saying what you think, basically. And he should have, and this is unlawful. So the court found violations of the convention. And March, Mehmet Altan, the same journalist, was convicted, and he was given a life sentence, an aggravated life sentence, which means that a lot more restrictions and and visits from outside, so it's the worst thing that can be, and there's no chance of parole. So it's a very